Good day, viewers. How are you doing today? Welcome back to this channel. And today we will be talking about a particular incident that happened in Ibadan recently. That is the incident that involved police officers, ointment officers, and as well a particular black Honda vehicle, which led to the death of our 11-year-old boy. After seeing the video of that incident, actually, before God and man, when I heard of the news yesterday, I opened a lot of blogs, opened internet to read up about it, and this is my own point of view. After seeing the video, I had a lot of things popping up in my mind, a lot of questions, like how come? Number one question was, why was that man, that is the driver of that particular vehicle, why was he driving against traffic? The second question, why did this same man, why was he resisting arrest? Or let me say, ointment checking. Why? After he saw police vehicle, why didn't he stop for the police? Why was he maneuvering? Why was he trying to evade arrest, evade check-ins? Why? At the same time, why did that particular police officer that shot the gun, why did he do that? These questions, they are craving for answers, and this is my point of view. Number one thing is, in this country, we are so much attached to emotions that we fail to talk about the realities of things. Number one, the first offense of that man was driving against traffic. Why would you drive against traffic? Now the traffic officer stopped you. In a real sense, a normal human being, you were supposed to stop. Officer, I am sorry. Oh, I am in a haste. My child wants to write an exam and I am in a haste. I'm like, by the time I get to the next turning, my time would have. Give them excuses. Apologize. These people, they are reasonable people. They might let you go. Let you go. Now, even after the whole thing went haywire, you were supposed to even stop and apologize. You don't fuck off. You don't fuck off. You were supposed to stop. Now, to the police officer that shot the gun. After reading the Police Act, I got to know that as a police officer, you were not supposed to shoot a gun in a pursuit. Yes. You were not supposed to shoot a gun in a pursuit. The only thing that will make a police officer to shoot a gun is whether the person you want to shoot the gun at is posing a threat to you. Probably you shoot the gun, you shoot the gun in self-defense. That's the first thing. And the second one is if the person is a threat to the society. Now come to think of it. Okay, the police officer stopped this man. Ultimate officer stopped this man. He drove in a way that a side of his vehicle, the bumper, got spoiled, and this man still did not stop. He found his way out of the whole scene. Now come to think of it, me, if I am in those police officers' shoes, won't I think that man is a criminal? Won't I think he adopted those kids inside the vehicle? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That is that. Another thing is, which is the reason for this video. I learned that the police officer that shot the gun is currently under investigation and the likes. But then we know what the act says. Yes. And I don't know where this will end, but I can predict where it will end. Which is, they might have to punish the officer and at the same time prosecute him. But this is my point. I solely believe that man, which is the driver of that vehicle, killed that boy. Yes, someone will say, was he the one that shot the gun? If he had obeyed traffic law, if he had stopped when they stopped him, the incident, in parentheses, will not happen. Yes, it will not happen. So my own point is, if they are charging the police officer for what is this thing now? I guess they might want to charge him for accidental discharge or something. I think that's the offense, accidental discharge or something. Now, if they are charging him, then they should charge the father of that boy too. They should charge him for unlawful cause of death of that boy. Yes, because had it been that that man didn't do what he did, the boy will still be alive. Now, see, I understand that this is Nigeria. We attach a lot of emotions to things. In fact, when I was discussing this with someone this morning, he said, "Oh, you are so kidding." He used a lot of words I don't want to mention. And I'm like, "Oh, are you for real? Why do we always attach emotion to things and we fail to tackle the reality of it?" The reality is, if that man, the father of that boy, did not drive against the traffic, even after driving against the traffic, if he had stopped when they stopped him, this will not happen. That is why I'm so bent on the fact that the man should be prosecuted too. Not only prosecuted for traffic offense, but then prosecuted for unlawful cause of death of the boy. It should be. So let's stop attaching emotions to things in Nigeria. We need to face the reality. The reality of that matter is the man and the police officer that shot the gun, they are at fault and they both need to be prosecuted. Okay, that is my point on this episode. I will see you on another one. But then, boom.